Welcome to Potty, your daily briefing, Cybersecurity Spotlight, March 2, 2026. All right, diving straight in today, we're focusing on some intriguing cybersecurity stories from the latest headlines. First up, Motorola's partnership with the GrapheneOS Foundation, which promises to enhance security in business solutions. Then we'll cover the early preview of WebMCP, a tool that's got developers buzzing for its potential in web security. And finally, that heated debate on whether AI-generated code should include session details and commits. These topics highlight real challenges in protecting our digital world, so let's unpack them one by one, exploring what they mean for users and pros alike. It's all about staying informed in this ever-evolving field. Starting with the big news from Motorola, they've announced a partnership with the GrapheneOS Foundation, as detailed in their recent press release. Basically, this collaboration aims to integrate GrapheneOS's expertise into Motorola's offerings, particularly for business-to-business solutions at events like MWC. GrapheneOS is known for its hardened Android security features, so this could mean more robust privacy options for enterprises. Let me think about this. It's not specifying exact integrations yet, but the potential for enhanced device security is pretty exciting, especially in a world where data breaches are common. Oh, that's actually a step forward for companies looking to bolster their defenses without relying on standard OSs. Now, building on that, what does this mean for everyday users? Well, if Motorola adopts these security enhancements, it might encourage broader interest in privacy-focused OSs, like the de-Googled EOS ecosystem that's been gaining attention. I was going to say it could lead to more options in the market, but let's not overstate, the sources just mentioned the partnership announcement, so we're sticking to that. This could spark conversations about reducing reliance on big tech for mobile security. That's really interesting because in cybersecurity, partnerships like this often pave the way for innovative solutions that protect sensitive data more effectively. Shifting gears to our second story, WebMCP is now available for an early preview, according to the Chrome developer blog. From what I can tell, it's a feature designed to help with managed content protection, allowing developers to test and implement better safeguards for web content. This is particularly relevant for scenarios where content needs to be controlled, like in educational or corporate environments. I can't believe how timely this is. It's all about previewing tools that could prevent unauthorized access or tampering. Okay, so basically if you're a developer, this early access means you can experiment with it to see how it fits into your projects, potentially strengthening web security layers. Let me dive deeper. While the sources don't specify exact details beyond the preview availability, it's clear this could address some common vulnerabilities in web applications. For instance, it might help in managing how content is delivered and protected, which is crucial in cybersecurity. That's wild to think about, especially with so many sites handling sensitive info. As we explore this, it's a reminder that tools like WebMCP could evolve into standard practices, making the web a safer place overall. If more developers jump on this, we might see a reduction in exploits related to content management. Moving on to our third story, there's an ongoing discussion on Hacker News about whether AI-written code should include the session as part of the commit stemming from a GitHub repository. Essentially, people are debating if details from AI sessions like prompts or interactions should be logged in code commits for transparency and security reasons. This is tied to tools like the one from Mandel McCock where AI assists in coding. That's genuinely fascinating because it raises questions about accountability, for example. How do we ensure that AI-generated code isn't introducing unseen risks? Let me think, in cybersecurity, this could mean better traceability, but it also adds complexity to version control. Digging into the implications, if we include AI sessions and commits, it might help developers spot potential errors or malicious elements early, which is huge for maintaining code integrity. On the flip side, not including them could keep things simpler, but at the cost of transparency, especially in collaborative environments. Oh, that's actually really concerning in a field like cybersecurity where every line of code can be a vulnerability. This debate ties into broader trends like right-sizing LLM models to hardware, as seen in that GitHub project, which optimizes AI for efficiency and security. So overall, it's about balancing innovation with robust protections. To wrap up our discussion, let's quickly touch on a related angle from the Reddit thread about cybersecurity certifications. Folks are asking which ones are worth it, from basics to advanced, and what's overrated. The post doesn't give definitive answers, but it highlights confusion around options like entry-level certs versus more specialized ones. That's so relevant here because as we're talking AI and security tools, building skills through certs could be key. For instance, starting with foundational knowledge might prepare you for debates like the one on AI commits. Okay, so if you're listening and considering a career path, it's worth checking community discussions for real insights. All right, recapping today's episode, we covered Motorola's partnership with GrapheneOS, which could enhance business security, the early preview of WebMCP for better web content protection, and that intriguing debate on including AI sessions and code commits. Each of these stories underscores the importance of staying vigilant in cybersecurity. It's eye-opening how these developments are shaping our digital landscape. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, in the world of tech, awareness is your best defense. I'll catch you next time. Stay secure out there. One more thing before we sign off. If you're interested in exploring these topics further, check the sources we mentioned, like the Hacker News posts and that Reddit thread. They offer a wealth of information without the hype. You know, it's all about verifying facts in this space. Until tomorrow, keep questioning and stay safe.